Hollow is one of the oldest two concepts that eventually made it to this album. It was one of the first 5 or 6 proper songs that I wrote at the beginning of this whole process, started in April 2020 and then ultimately finished after several rewrites in July 2021. This song is really special to me since it is one of my oldest, but also because it marked one of the first times that I put words to this tendency of mine to pour everything I had into the relationships I have with people that I care about, regardless of, and often in spite of, whether that same support and care is returned. I wrote it originally about a collection of moments that have stuck with me, about sitting with myself at the end of a friendship and realizing that I'd been giving so much of myself away to someone who was long gone, as the lyrics go. Thinking about this in the context of the ghost town, friendship is also its own kind of place, where both of you in the friendship and your shared memories and experiences live. Sometimes, the friendship and all of your ideals, hopes, and rose-colored views of it are crumbling and falling apart, and you're left with the reality of it. A parallel to old buildings and streets that used to be great and so full of life, crumbling and cracking to ruin. And it feels empty and hollow now.
Now I sit alone at the swings, onto that look in your eyes when you realize I'm not who I used to be. I am only what you think of me.
There are several sort of locations that I had in mind that are somewhere within the ghost town, which various lyrics throughout the album refer to. The swings are a really important one. There are, of course, usually 2 swings in a set. And I remember at one point I was sitting on a swing set alone, looking over to see the empty space in a swing where a friend of mine might once have literally or figuratively been, and realizing that I had become so many different fractured versions of myself to try to get that friend to still be interested in knowing me that I didn't know myself anymore. Hollow was originally written about realizing how different I had made myself for the sake of a friend, and not knowing who I was without them. I associate it also with the effects of college on my mental health, and with feeling the differences between present and past selves. In any case, the song is about not being true to myself in some way, shape, or form. Most of the songs on the album have multiple interpretations tangled up together. Whether they were originally written about the feeling experience of my first year of college, or the collapse of a really important and formative friendship, or the loss of connection to the different versions of myself that I have been in my life so far. In this way, the swings could also represent that carefree sense of self I had as a child, and feeling the absence of that, thus connecting to Girl in the Tree, as well as death of the past selves, and so on. It's always fun to me when a song can mean many different things all at once, and so I like playing around with that when it comes to my own songs as well. My favorite lyrics from this song are,
So it turns out I do not belong, and I don't like who I've become in this twisted game of friendship politics. We do anything to fit in.
These to me are some of the most honest lyrics on the album, as trying to fit in and navigate how much of myself to reveal or hide around different people is something that I have really struggled with at various points in my life, and that was a habit that I was really trying hard to break at the time that I was writing the album. Hollow, in the context of what I see as the first act of the album, really serves as a different kind of introduction following after Memory Lane, as it reflects in its various meanings the central themes and storylines of the album. Coming to terms with my first year of college, past friendships, and reconciling my past and present selves. Thanks for watching this video about the stories behind the songs of Ghost Town. Feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more explorations of the world and songs of Ghost Town if you'd like, and comment your thoughts down below. Ghost Town is available on Bandcamp, on Spotify, right here on YouTube, and basically anywhere else you listen to music. Links are in the description.